Hello, welcome to a presentation on making connectors from Navision and Tally using Qliktech Expressor. Now, the key point here is that we have used the sample supplier as an entity as a sample. We looked at initial incremental load. We looked at handling multiple sources along with the required business logic and getting the data from multiple sources onto a common platform, handling inserts and updates. Now, just for checking purposes, we have used flat files for checking the output. So basically, we have taken all this SQL Server code and actually tried to convert it into Qliktech Expressor, and you started off with the supplier load, right? So, for example, now this is the common target. So we have taken a common target. This is same target, and as you can see, we have made Navision as well as Tally sources. So these are the two snapshots on the same. So now you're able to get the data from different sources onto a common target, right? And this has all been done by normalization, and we've used functionalities within Qliktech Expressor to actually do the same. Now this is your target table. So within the target table, we actually sorted by the primary keys, and then from here, when we get the data from various sources, we cleanse the data and then again sorted by the primary keys at vendor name level, and then join them and then check for the surrogate key, right? And if the surrogate key is present, then it's an update. Else, if it is not present, it's an insert. So here is the same. So we have basically used a combination of join and checking the surrogate key in the data warehouse, and we've used the Qliktech Expressor functionality to actually check whether the surrogate key was there in the data warehouse. If it was not there, then it was an insert, and if it was there, then it was an update. Now the connectors can be made basically in three stages. So suppose I've got these various source systems. So version 1 is that you make the star schema directly from your ERP. Right. So we will tell you in what case you can make the star schema directly from your ERP. The second stage is that you get a staging area and then you make a star schema. So we will look at version 2. And the third stage is, of course, which is the sweetest spot, is that you make single data mart across all the, you make a single data mart. That means you have a purchase data mart, you have a sales data mart, your inventory, you have a manufacturing, you have a P&L data mart, and you make a single star schema from the same. So now version 1 is actually going to be, say, suppose specifically for the case of Navision, is that there is a single set of transaction tables and a single set of master tables across all companies. Or there are multiple set of transaction tables but a single set of master tables. So again, all these transaction tables should have the same form. The business logic should be straightforward because if you're making a star schema, you're basically doing denormalization. So it has to be straightforward, and no external lookup tables are required. No data from other systems is required, and full load for the masters is not an issue on a daily basis, and the incremental load for the transaction tables is also possible. Now in the version 2, it means that, say, suppose you have multiple set of master tables and multiple set of transaction tables. So they all have different forms. Then merging and coding of business logic across multiple dimension transaction tables. So what basically it means is, since my master tables are in different forms across in different databases, therefore I need to merge them onto a single entity. So that is where you need to use a staging area. And the business logic would involve lookup logic across multiple tables, and also that there are on-fly calculations present in the ERP implementation. The version 3 is when the client has multiple systems, the end client has very large data. So once he gives the initial data, he's actually expecting you to work with a change data set for the incremental load. So you have to make it completely normalized. Third could be the reporting company who intends to distribute the reporting module over a large number of dealers and vendors. So basically the whole idea is that you insulate the report developers completely from the source system. And the business logic across multiple source systems is complicated and non-file calculations are present. So in this appendix, we are just saying that, okay, fine, what type of star schemas are possible. So these are out of the 5 which are available, we have shown 4. And similarly, in the state of, like in the case of the Tally, we have shown the source to target mapping. Thank you very much for your time.